When training camp began in downtown Miami, it was a clean slate. The 2008-2009 season.
He's going to go to the rim. You come on. Yeah, exactly right. Right to his chest. Okay, right there. That takes the pick and roll out of it. Go ahead, Coach. Exactly right. You're dropping. You're coming right up through the nail.
He has an unbelievable opportunity right now to start fresh with a team and to come out and put his stamp on, the future of the Miami Heat.
Co-captains Udonis Haslem and Dwayne Wade were also helping Eric Spoelstra bring a team together.
Dwayne and Udonis understand more than anybody about what the Miami Heat are all about. So I feel very fortunate that we have two guys like them to really set the tone for camp and lead us in the proper direction that we want to go in.
Training camp extended overseas as the Miami Heat packed up to go participate in the 2008 NBA Europe Live Tour.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are very pleased to welcome you on board this flight to Paris.
The team arrived in Paris, and despite some jet lag, they went right to work.
Change gears right now. Good. To the paint. See both, Terrell. Good. Next group.
We need to get as cohesive as possible as soon as possible, and this helps.
And I think that's our main focus, just come together as a family, try to be like brothers.
1, 2, 3. Visiting Europe was a chance to experience different cultures firsthand.
You know how long it would take to build something like this? 200 years. That's because that was their best chance to go to heavens.
Because we're pretty good at basketball, we get the chance to do so many things. One of them being able to see this place here, Notre Dame, which holds a special meaning to me, going to the University of Notre Dame.
Europe was about having team bonding experiences, like cooking.
People already been eating off my plate.
Making food, making dishes for the guys was pretty fun. I don't eat none of the stuff that I made, but it was pretty fun.
This is my culinary arts presentation right here. You see how I got the little, I don't know what that stuff is. It just looks nice. They call me Chef Boarbees.
Europe was also about giving back, even miles from home.
There you go.
A comforting smile and the love of the game brought down all language barriers.
A smile is a smile. Everyone understands what a smile means, and everyone responds the same way to a smile.
Hand up. Ready? There you go.
For some, being overseas was a first.
It's historic, I guess. It's historic. I mean, just look at the design of it. You see the design of it?
For others, it was a warm welcome home.
Je vous remercie de bien venir ce soir à Paris pour avoir une bonne participation avec la NBA et le Miami Heat.
Big time. Good evening, everyone. It's NBA Europe Live as your Miami Heat play host to the New Jersey Nets. Here's Cuba. There's a slam by the Parisian native.
Paris and the French fans thrived off the energy of Bernie and the Heat dancers. And they couldn't get enough. They also saw the beginning of a new era for the Miami Heat.
Dwayne Wade, coast to coast. Oh, and there's a right-hand jam by Flash.
And the debut of a young star.
There's Beasley showing a spin move in the lane and puts it up and in.
I thought it was a good atmosphere for both teams. It was kind of like a home crowd. It was an enjoyable game. It came down to the end. And that's what preseason is about, is to continue to keep learning from your mistakes and, for your young players can develop a little earlier.
After getting the full experience of Paris, the Miami Heat packed up and headed to London aboard the Eurostar train.
We are headed to London, my favorite city in Europe.
This Eurostar to London is now ready to leave. The doors will be closing soon.
Coaches caught up on game film as others caught up on sleep, while Wade reflected on the time he shared with his new teammates.
You also get time to spend with each other. You also get time to learn each other off the court. And once you get time to respect each other and know things about them, it takes on to the court where you want to do more for each other.
Wade, the alley-oop. Oh, and a right-hand jam by Beasley from Flash.
The Heat put up a valiant fight in yet another overtime, but would come up short to the Nets. But there was one thing for certain. Dwayne Wade was back.
Slam Wade. That was massive.
A new coach and young team was developing, and a team was gelling quickly together both on and off the court.
The guys really are starting to grow closer, and I think those intangibles hopefully will help as we move forward.
This was really a new mix of a team. This was a team that needed time together. Dwayne needed to learn these guys. There couldn't have been a better year for Europe in this team.
In 2006, we had a team to win a championship. Now we're building, back up. So our goal is to make the playoffs. We had the worst record in the league last year, so our goal is to get back to being a playoff contention team and take it from there. We didn't get a win, but it was a great experience. We grew as a team, and eventually it's going to come. But London and Paris, perfect.